The coronation of Sri Rama. An excited Unni is waiting for Grandma outside the puja room. Grandma came fresh from her bath and Unni said,
I helped to roll out the chapatis today. Malu Amma cooked them. Tonight you will eat the chapatis that I rolled out for you.
Grandma smiled at her grandson. She said, Great Unni, I will eat all the chapatis that you have made. Now, let us go and light the lamp. Grandma lit the oil lamp. Then she continued with the story of Sri Rama. King Dasharatha was very happy. His 4 sons had married 4 beautiful and noble princesses. The people and even the land of Ayodhya rejoiced at their good fortune. Ayodhya resembled heaven. The king loved all 4 of his sons, but he had utmost love for Sri Rama, his crown prince. Dasharatha could not keep himself away from Rama, not even for a single day. He could not even think of separation from Rama. He loved and respected all 3 of his wives, but Dasharatha was most fond of the beautiful Kaikeyi. One day, Kaikeyi's brother came to see King Dasharatha. He requested that the Princess Bharata and Shatrughna should spend some time with him in the land of Kaikeya. Dasharatha agreed and the 2 princes left for Kaikeya. Rama and Lakshmana stayed back in Ayodhya. It was then that a thought arose in the mind of King Dasharatha. He wanted to crown Prince Rama and hand over the reins of the kingdom to him. He summoned sage Vasishta and said, O Guru, I am getting old. Therefore, I wish to crown Rama as king without any further delay. My mind is insisting that he should be crowned king at the earliest and the most auspicious moment. The king continued, Sri Rama is beloved by all in Ayodhya. I have only one regret. Bharata and Shatrughna are not here as they have gone to Kaikeya with their uncle. Nevertheless, let us not wait. Let us start the coronation ceremonies at once. Guru Vasishta said, If that is your decision, O king, then the most auspicious time for the ceremony is tomorrow morning. Let us crown Rama king tomorrow then, decided the king. He ordered all the arrangements for the coronation to be made at once. Guru Vasishta instructed Chief Minister Sumantra to supervise all the arrangements.
Grandma, Sri Rama was born to kill the cruel and powerful Ravana. Wasn't he? He incarnated to destroy evil from this world.
True, Unni. Shall I tell you what the preparations were, Unni? Elephants with gilded golden tusks, gaily decorated banners, processions, 1,000 golden pots filled with sacred water and covered with sandalwood leaves, precious necklaces, noble women bearing lit lamps to welcome the prince. On and on went the preparations. The land had a festive air. People were happy and excited. The coronation was going to be a grand festival. Enjoying the preparations for the coronation, Sage Vasishta walked over to the young prince's palace to inform him that he was going to be crowned king the very next day. Rama washed the sage's feet with sacred water and sprinkled it on his own head. As he informed the young prince about the coronation, the sage also revealed to him what Brahma, the creator of the universe, had told him. Sri Rama, said sage Vasishta, Brahma has revealed to me that you are the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. The sage reminded Sri Rama about the secret of his birth. After the sage left, Rama shared the news of his coronation with Lakshmana. Lakshmana was overjoyed. Grandmother stopped and looked at Unni. Unni, are you listening carefully? Are you following the story?
Yes, I am. Please continue, Grandma.
A nobleman who had listened to Dasharatha and Vasishta discussing the coronation ran to Kausalya with the good news. Kausalya started praying to Goddess Lakshmi to guide her son. While the preparations were being made, sage Narada came secretly and met Sri Rama. He said, Rama, King Dasharatha has decided to crown you king. But I have come here to remind you of the secret mission behind your incarnation. You were born to destroy the evil Rakshasa Ravana and his vast army. I am aware that you are all-knowing. Nevertheless, I have come to remind you once more of your divine mission. Sri Rama calmly said, O sage, I have neither forgotten my mission, nor will I ever break my word. But there is a right time for everything. I am waiting for the right time. It has arrived. I will set out from Ayodhya tomorrow itself to fulfill my promise. A happy and relieved Narada left the palace and returned to the land of the gods. No one else in Ayodhya knew that such a conversation had taken place. Unni, there is a time and a place for everything. One must wait for the right time. Even Sri Rama, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, waited for the right moment before acting. Unni, let me ask you something. What is prayer? Prayer is a conversation with God. God is like your all-powerful best friend. When you become friends with God, your mind will become clear and light. You will also start praying for the helpless and the suffering. Our Amma always makes us pray for the well-being of the world. She tells us to chant Om Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times every day. It means, may all the beings in all the worlds be happy and peaceful.